each dogs are having his name.
Of your hole, because it doesn't look like much, but you are.
Oh yeah, I can understand. Okay, yeah.
Oh, we'll literally like not say more than like 5 minutes. It's like,
We won't disclose anymore.
yeah.
It's secret. Bro, Aki. Okay, sure. Yeah. It was great. Yeah. So we are sitting inside Kanatha Aki cafe, having hot chocolate, just warming up a bit. And our guide Lisa is telling us this whole story about this place. And honestly, through the entire visit, everything kind of kept coming back to one thing: the bison.
Never mind, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
So we started reading a bunch of cowboy novels, and in the cowboy novels they talk about the bison, right? Because the bison was like a big deal in the plains. And so he was like, one day, if I make it in life, I'm gonna make it my business to like help this animal, because
Help this animal?
yeah, help the bison.
Lisa kept saying, this place exists because of the bison. Not because someone wanted to start a tourism spot or anything like that. It literally started with bison.
Hunting is not the problem. Hunters preserve the animals, because once there's a hunter, then there's a record kept. Like, hunting is actually beneficial to the animals.
Okay.
Yeah, when it's left unchecked, then there could be some problems, right? Like the wolves take over or whatever.
She explained how, for indigenous communities, bison weren't just animals. They were food, clothing, tools, basically life. And nothing was taken without a reason. Everything had a purpose. Then she talked about how bison almost disappeared, not because of hunting itself, but because there were no limits, no rules, no respect. And she said something really interesting that I actually agree with. Hunting isn't bad. What's bad is when it's uncontrolled. She explained how responsible hunting actually helps protect animals. Hunters need documentation, they follow rules, and a lot of them genuinely care about wildlife. If they didn't, these animals wouldn't even exist today.
He started like really getting into bison and studying bison, and he's a pilot, and he would fly plains bison from Alberta to France. So he was the first guy to bring plains bison. But then,
Sorry, plain bison?
yeah, it's a specific species of bison. There are 3 different species of bison. The plains bison is the ones that were like in your area, sort of like, around the plains of the United States. But there was one species that was thought to be extinct, which was the wood bison, which lives more in like a habitat like here, And so when he was like bringing these bison back and forth, there's a group of scientists that were like, wait a minute, I think these are wood bison. And they're like, no way, like this animal is extinct. Well, they studied it, and out of like the 20 that they found, 11 were pure breed bison.
Then Lisa shared this story about how it all started. There was this person who got really into studying bison. He was a pilot, and over time he worked with different governments, including the Russian government, to move wood bison back into area where bison used to live. Not for show, not for money, but for conservation.
the Russian government was getting a bunch of land to put these bison because it's the perfect like habitat for them, right? Because they don't live in plains, they live in the woods, wood bison. The Iraq War started, and there was also a lot of red cow disease at that time, so they shut down the borders. So now the father had these bison and nowhere to put them. So the son already had this property. He's like, okay, Dad, bring your bison here. So it started like that. It started with the bison. He was a professional like fisherman in France, so that's why he was able to do this. But people started coming visiting just to see the bison. So it's like, okay, well let's start doing tours. So it all snowballed from there. And, I mean, this is what he did in France. And was like, okay, I'm going to introduce fish. I'm going to do fishing, then the sled dogs, the horses, the survival days like this. So it all started from the bison.
And eventually, that journey led here to Kanatha Aki. And you know, this place became home to the only bison reserve in Quebec, which is actually pretty wild when you think about it.
And that's why there's a big link to the Indigenous cultures, because to the bison, the Indigenous, to the Indigenous people, the bison is a sacred animal. And so a bunch of elders from all kinds of different places have come here and they do ceremonies, and so it's like, it's a legit place.
They are sacred animals and they kill bison as well.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
They would hunt the bison for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, they hunt seals. You know, like hunting it's not considered evil. Like, yeah, they respect the animals. They see the animals as brothers and sisters. And when they take a life, they ask for that animal's permission. They don't just take it like hunters do now. Like, oh, I got it in my scope and they shoot it. They wait for a moment of the animal offering its life to them. And in that way, they take in its spirit too. So you take in the animal's spirit. Same thing when you're wearing furs. Most of the time, you're wearing furs because you're taking that spirit of the animal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So like you've heard of like a totem animal or a spirit animal, right? That's like part of the lingo now. Your spirit animal. Whereas like Indigenous people actually have these links. Like they go through. When they're 12, I think they go through, like, you know, some people go through, Jewish people go through mitzvahs, whatever. They do a ceremony where they go in the forest and they discover who their spirit animal is.
Oh, sitting there with Ara, my friend, listening to Lisa talk, it didn't feel like a lecture or anything. It just felt like a story being passed on. More like this is what happens when people actually care enough to do things properly.
I think, okay, so you know, there's just I'm a very kind of scientific person-ish. I'm a fucking nerd as fuck. But like a couple of years ago, I eat a lot of meat, a lot of it. And this only happens in North America where I used to get headaches. And I got headaches
Because of meat?
for essentially like a whole week, because all I would eat is meat. Now,
Because you were working out and you were trying to get the macros? Is that it?
I mean, I just wanted more protein, like, to be honest, right? Like, I literally would try to get like 200 plus grams of protein, but actually eating pure chicken.
But it must be because you were working out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But like,
You don't prefer working out? Like,
I used to work out a lot. I have a gym at my house, but I haven't worked out in a while.
so like now I kind of do these basic things, like I go like hot yoga, Pilates, because it's like just like it's not for me, but whatever. It's like it's below my place. It's below my place, so
I
it's
did 3-4
convenient.
times, yeah.
And then, but I do like I move one way or the other, no matter how much I'm working, and I will get headaches for like a whole year. And I think it had something to do with like eating too much meat, and I can't help but think that the way we've done factory farming, some way or the other, traumatized animals. To give an example, I was raised in Asia, and I would never have any issues with milk. I had a lot of milk growing up. I stopped coming to
Happy.
And in North America, I don't have milk ever. Because I break out. I will have one. I guarantee you, probably this will give me a breakout. Like at least
it doesn't
one.
have milk. It's a water and
Yeah,
chocolate.
it has chocolate. Chocolate might give me a little bit of a breakout, but like if it had milk, 100% this would have given me a breakout. I just completely quit milk in North America. So I love cheese. Had to quit cheese. Love it so much. Had to give it up. I know for sure something's off, and there's a lot of other Asian people who became lactose intolerant in North America. You can actually look this up. This is probably true.
It's very interesting. I totally believe in that. For
Like
sure.
I am kind of lactose intolerant. Like if I have meat and sorry, too much cheese here, I would get bloating. So I had to give it up, and I love it so much. But like,
Yeah.
what do
I
you
think
do?
if the animal suffered, for sure that's like getting transmitted to you somehow when you're eating. For sure.
It doesn't happen in Asia. I'm just saying. I would have milk in like Georgia. I have milk in India. I would like milk in like Turkey and other places. That's fine.
Milk, and if you'll talk about eggs,
Yeah, eggs I'm always allergic to.
cageless
I have chickens, so
chickens without cage.
yeah, my chickens are happy, so I'm getting good.
How you
good
figure
eggs.
out they're happy?
Living with me, I'm your mom. I got it good.
Yeah, like I look at like I was telling him last night. Like he was saying, in kind of a tongue-in-cheek way, that like, don't you think it's cruel to eat animals? And I'm like, have you seen the videos? It absolutely is cruel to eat the way they treat the cows and factory farms. It's like it is like a holocaust.
For me, I believe in like you cannot survive without killing something.
No,
You
of course,
have
of course,
to
but
kill.
don't do a fucking holocaust.
And-
You know, just like
Then the debate will come to like in modern world you don't need to kill, but indirectly you have to. It doesn't matter what, like for example, even though if you are farming, you have to use pesticides and all this stuff back in
if
country.
you don't kill kangaroos, Australia will go bankrupt. Because like kangaroos are they're fucking crazy. They just like murder everything. Like you have to actually kill them. Because otherwise just like multiply and ruin all the fucking farms and make everyone starve. So there's no choice, you have to kill them. Like, there's a lot of things you have to do. Like every time you enter Canada, there's a place where they make you say like, are you bringing any nuts or anything? Especially when you come from Asia. Or the
Nuts?
reason nuts or anything with like that could potentially interfere with the crops. Because historically there have been billion-dollar losses with foreign things coming into our crops and just completely fucking them
Like I can't carry peanuts butter there.
up. I mean, you have to declare it. If you read the paper, it will say that you have to declare it.
Okay, makes sense.
I mean, you don't, but like, it's not like I'm gonna report you or anything. I'm just saying.
Wow. Do we have sizes in this?
Huh?
Do we have sizes?
No, it's not sizes. Well, it goes with the length, right? Like based on weight. Yeah.
I'm the heaviest.
Yeah.
I was just looking for left or right, and this doesn't seem to have, so it's like it doesn't
There
matter.
should be something.
Most of them do, but not these ones. So
Okay,
these are yours.
cool.
That's weird. Another one that doesn't say left or right, but these should be okay for you.
Yeah.
I'll help you guys put it together.
Sure.
In my next video of this series, I will be hiking up to the mountain top from here with Lisa, of course, and my friend Ara. On the way, my guide will be showing us a few natural things from the trees that you can actually try and use it in survival situation. So lots to learn. If you are into learning stuff like that, stay tuned. For now, this is Kanatha Aki, and honestly, it all started with the bison.
How annoyed would you be if you were just like dumb valley girls who were just like only interested in making a YouTube video, couldn't care less what's happening?
The thing about here is it's always people that like nature.